At the United Nations General Assembly this September, Africa's leaders spoke with a clear voice. They demanded reform, justice, and climate action. They insisted the world cannot ignore their continent any longer. The annual UN high-level debate is where country leaders bring global demands. This year, many African leaders use it to push for deeper change. Their message had three pillars: reforming global institutions, climate justice, and economic fairness. On reform, African leaders pushed for a permanent African voice in the UN Security Council. They argued decision-making about conflict and peace must include those most affected. This idea is rooted in the African Union's Esluini Consensus, a long-standing position demanding fairer representation. Africa is often called the victim of climate change, this responsible for emissions, yet most hurt by disasters. At the UN, leaders highlighted this quote double burden. They asked for climate finance to be fair, not a loan trap. Debt relief was a major plea. Many nations are trapped paying high interest at the expense of public services. They also called for rethinking trade rules and financial systems so Africa is not forced into unfair deals. Civil society groups pushed a step further, calling for reparative justice, that is, accounting for historic disadvantages in climate and financial systems. Interestingly, many African leaders avoided talking deeply about conflicts at home, like coups, insecurity in the Sahel, or turmoil in Sudan. Analysts say they did this by design. By staying focused on global systems, they aim to build unity and avoid internal divisions. Standing together, their agenda was bold, demanding Africa be a partner, not a bystander. It rejected charity and instead asked for respect, a voice, and justice. The speeches may be over, but the message still echoes. Africa wants a seat at the table, not a spot on the sidelines. The question now is whether the world is ready to listen. Do you think global platforms like the UN are the right stage for Africa's demands, or should the continent build its own power instead? Share your thoughts below. This is Running Africa News, keeping Africa's voice heard where it matters most.